Oh, aunty Rhea Melty. So, let's see what Rhea Ripley has to say. She blessed me yesterday with a monthly meltdown on Twitter. And she hasn't actually bitched on Twitter for quite a few months, so it is very special. And this time she's asking people to provide a photo of themselves and challenging them, saying they won't. So I feel like it's not that she's just bitching, but it's like some kind of engagement. You know, the company's like, okay, Rhea, you can complain, you can bitch, but you gotta get engagement to get people talking about you. And she's like, okay, as long as I can bitch and complain and say what I feel, then I'm also gonna tell them to post a photo of themselves so we can get the views, you know. So it's like, so let's see what she has to say. Too manly, too bulky, too muscly, too much sex appeal, too lean or skinny. It's comical, really. First, you know nothing about me, what's going on in my life or my mental. Second, post a photo of yourself, smiley face. You won't. It's like, of course I posted. I posted a photo of me showing you my forearm. And I posted a photo of me drinking a coffee with nitro gloves, okay? And well, in all fairness, we will talk about mental health today, and I will reveal that I'm actually one bad word from stabbing someone on the street, okay? So I'm not saying I'm like, you know, super cool and chill, okay? So we will talk about mental health. So I don't want to tell Rhea Ripley that no, just because I throw you, it doesn't mean like I'm like super cool and, you know, writing in psychology, I'm just, you know, in an amazing mental state. No. I'm only writing in psychology because I've went through the most brutal depressions and, you know, fucking suicidal and just fucking psychotic. Okay? Literally having psychosis. However, you know, my wife, my parents, you know, you fucking pull through. And, you know, you actually adapt and you start to find ways to fix the shit. And growing the special mushroom and some other extract is actually one way that I'm finding to fix the physical brain damage from getting angry all the time. Turns out we can fix that shit, okay? And we're actually gonna yeah, on today you might learn something today, because here's the thing. When you get angry like in a cartoon, like, okay, they made you angry, and it's not as funny as it looks, because if you're just like getting like trolled a little and you're kind of like, you know, you losers, okay, but if you actually like get angry, like you actually been insulted, and you start to fucking get like migraines and shit, pathways in your brain start to get damaged. You actually get fucking damaged. Neuron pathways in the brain, okay? And they start to fucking die off, they start to wither and they get damaged, okay? And you can probably inspect that shit under a microscope, okay? So when you're made angry again and again, and you actually start to get dumb, or you actually start to get like foggy, you get the brain fog, your memory gets fucked up, you start to be unable to think. And this was not, I'm not just the only guy saying that. This was another guy who's a programmer on YouTube. He made a video a few months ago. He said Same thing, he was abused by his father. He found out that he couldn't like learn programming. Like he was feeling dumb, he couldn't forget, like, he couldn't remember. And he found out that trauma actually damages us physically. Just how they say, if you imagine a lemon, you're gonna start to salivate. That shit kinda has a... I really shouldn't be telling Rhea Ripley this because she hates me so much. She might try to imagine lemons in my mouth and, you know, cause me to salivate if she forms some kind of a paranormal, you know, connection, you know, like start coming to like yell at me in the dream world, you know. I'm trying to have a dream and it's like, you know, Rhea Ripley, her voice starts to, hey asshole, I'm gonna fucking kill you. So I know she bitches, but you know, getting brave and saying post a photo of yourself, you won't, that seems like she's kind of trying to... It's not just the bitching. The bitching is real. It's not like a fake post where she only wants engagement and she's like faking it. You know, no. That's her usual bitching. I think like she went bitching to Triple H and it's like, Daddy, let me melt down on Twitter. I wanna tell them, Daddy. Daddy. He's like, okay, Rhea, I love you so much. He's fucking hugging her and shit. I love you so much. Okay, you can melt down on Twitter, but we gotta play it like engagement for WrestleMania. We gotta turn it into a advertisement. So you tell these assholes, but then you know what? Tell them to post a photo of themselves so you get like more engagement, and we're gonna... That way we can play it like, you know, like kayfabe. She's like, okay. You know, she goes home, she's like, too manly, too bulky, too muscly, too much... She made that shit up, too much sex appeal. She made that shit up. Aunty, when have we said that you have too much sex appeal and we're complaining? Oh, you woman. Oh, you woman. You know, it's comical, really. Like, she's not sitting on the inside. You know nothing about me and what's going on in my life or my mental. What's going on in your mental? I don't know. And I said, Auntie, what's going on in your life or your mental? You're secretly Batman. You're just fighting crime. You're super awesome. Your secret life, it's... What is not going on? You're secretly Batman. You're, you know, you're being a spy. You're probably secretly a spy. Many exciting adventures. You're definitely not going insane in that fucking mansion with fucking Cookie. And, you know, you're definitely not going insane. Right? No, I mean, it's like, literally all she needs to do is like more chill, okay, more retarded shit comedy, and like try something new, just like try something fun, something you always wanted to try, you know. Buy a telescope. I told my friend yesterday, like, literally all she needs to do to be loved by everyone, which is what you want, right? You want to be loved by everyone. Buy a telescope and just make a video. Just, okay, guys, I'm looking at the telescope. I'm trying a new hobby. And it's like, that's it. It's so easy. That's it. I mean, look at me. I make a podcast with Bucktail Truck. Gold. I get into chemistry. Gold. People are asking me questions. People are talking about mushrooms with me. People are talking about chemistry questions. They're asking about me on the Mr. Bucktail Truck channel, okay? On his upload of the podcast. I'm not saying I'm getting a lot of views or anything. I am YouTube is gonna suppress me forever. It's never gonna be famous on YouTube. But if you look at the podcast on my channel, I got 7 likes. I got 7 likes for getting 39 views. Okay. So people are liking the podcast, and YouTube is still not showing it. They're like, no, we're not gonna show it to everyone. No. It's like, dude, multiple people are like, they're watching a 2-hour podcast of us talking. This is not Rhea Ripley showing you her boobies and Rhea Ripley in a bikini. This is like two guys talking for 2 hours about biology and viruses and mushrooms and stuff that would be considered boring, and we're getting 7 likes, no problem. And this is like, YouTube is like not showing my video to anybody, and we're still doing great. Okay. I got people, fan mail comments, people buying my book on Twitter. I got my other friend is telling me now he wants to do a podcast with me, so we're fucking famous. We're fucking going places, okay? So I'm gonna be podcasting with multiple people. Sometimes we're gonna have our private chats where it's just me talking to you, but sometimes a little change of flavor. We're gonna have me talking with other guys. So it's so easy, like, until nobody's making you like pretend or do something you don't want to do. Just like, okay, surely as a millionaire, like, money is not a problem for you, and you have a huge piece of land and a mansion, surely you want to try some cool shit, some new hobby. Like, you have plenty of space for a climbing wall. You can make like a parkour course. Maybe it's just as simple as an exercise you always wanted to try, And for example, obviously, we the male fans, we saw that you were doing some new moves. Your match versus who was it? Versus Julia, was it? And you did some new moves on the ropes. You tried to walk on the ropes. You did some new jump. And you should have made a vlog just like training to do that move, like in the backyard, and just say, hey guys, I'm trying a new move today. It's like that's it, and people are gonna love you. Imagine, because I also bitch about Bulgarians. I try to talk something cool and positive, and then it's like I gotta fucking rage about how much I hate Bulgarians, and people don't want to hear me be angry and depressed all the time, so I gotta like control myself. And we were talking last night. We're like, she can play off being bitchy like some kind of a sexy, femdom. She could just like, be a little playful about it, and it would be dimes. People would love her. But instead, she's bitching like a fucking roasty, just, there's nothing sexy, there's nothing, hey, teasing you, just an angry woman, just like, melty. She should be allowed to play into like being a heel, just like, what's up, losers? Why don't you show me a photo of yourselves? Why don't you show me your man tits, losers? And it would be a hell of a lot better if she was just allowed to be a heel, but instead she's trying to, stay on a high horse, and it reveals that she reads online what people talk about her, and She's like Batman. She's always watching The Dark Knight. It's like, imagine, you know, she's showing you, she's clearly reading 4chan and online comments. She's reading that people are saying she's too manly, she's too bulky, she's too muscly, she's too lean and skinny. You know, she reads it, and then you realize she's like watching my videos and like reading what I wrote, all the posts that I tag her. She actually reads them. And man, imagine the seat. Imagine aunty at the seat. Imagine the seating. She's fucking, well, like Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z. And you know I'm just trolling. Like, you know I'm just like trying to piss you off. You know it's like, you know, trolling, and you're like still falling for it, just like. And it's so weird that you want people to come for you and fantasize about you and love you and be obsessed with you, and it's so easy to do it. Like, you're already famous. You have, you know, you're not like an ugly girl. You're not like a fat ugly girl trying to get like compliments. And you're already famous. You already have a fan base, right? You're on TV, right? And it's so easy. Just fucking do some vlog. And you know the fans are dying for it. You know, me watching Rhea Ripley like do gardening is gonna be more entertaining than most of things on television. It's like, it doesn't matter if you do something stupid. It doesn't matter if you do something dumb. Yeah, obviously we're gonna make jokes. We're gonna be assholes. We're gonna make jokes. But at the end of the day, we're still gonna be like, oh, she's doing something cool. That's interesting. You know, we'll be like, we'll engage. Okay, just how if I'm growing mushrooms and making extract, and I got some guy and he's like, hey, tell me more about this. Here's what I'm taking. He starts talking to me about it, right? So it doesn't matter that we might you know, make jokes. Oh, look at the woman, she's trying to change her own oil. Oh. But yeah, sure, we'll make jokes, but at the end we'll still be like, okay, that's cool, okay, you know, Ontiria, it's fun, you know, she's doing some cool shit, and we're, you know, she's doing some cool shit where we're kind of doing some jokes, and hey, she changed her oil, and that's fucking cool, you know, respect plus, okay. It's funny that I can go downstairs and put some foreign wax and ceramic spray on my car and just like, you know, show you like I'm putting it on, and let's see how it beads up, you know, it's the fun part. And you know, auntie just like refuses, you know. We saw her last time doing like a barbecue. Last summer we saw her having fun at a barbecue, and then it's fucking bitching. Then, you know, it's only bitching from then on. Actually, we did see her do a Halloween. We saw her dressed like and she was having fun. She was dressed like a dinosaur. She was beating up Buddy Matthews as a joke. She's just kidding. I'm just beating you up for fun, bro. I don't hate you. She was dressed as a dinosaur and she was having fun. And we were like, okay, Auntie dressed like a dinosaur. I am marking, okay? Of course I'm gonna do some jokes, you know, hide the kids. She's a pervert, the dinosaur is a pervert, she's a fucking slut, you know. Don't let her give candy to your kids. She's gonna ask for a cum tribute. But it was funny, it was cool, and we women's wrestling fans are like, okay, that's cool, right? And it's like, for example, Alex Windsor, she was on Twitter saying how she's watching Jurassic Park and she's like, the new movies suck, and like people start like talking about her defense, I'm like, hey, you should watch Jurassic World. There's like a new dinosaur. There's a woman in the swamp, hiding from Scissors dinosaur, and she responded. I don't remember what she said. Oh yeah, I said, women, look how amazing wrestling women are. They're watching shows about dinosaurs. And she liked my comment. It's like, it's that easy. It's that easy to be liked. And meanwhile, Rhea Ripley's like, I am doing nothing, and you don't deserve to know my personal life, and all you're losers. And I have the strange feeling that saying that we should post a picture of ourselves, it's some kind of the fuck? What was I talking about, man? Sheesh, man. Oh wow. I'm looking at black people destroying a beautiful sandcastle that somebody made like 4 hours, and they're just destroying it. It's not even something cool like throwing yourself on the video in the castle, but they're just kicking it down, Katie Kelly reveals undergoing egg freezing surgery. I mean, actually, that's cool. It's actually a smart move. Okay, it's just funny because women are like, I gotta freeze my eggs. I can't find a husband, which is weird because she's not ugly. She's a pretty lady. We gotta ask, if you're 37, how old is she? Is she my age? And you're pretty and you have a nice job. You're a WWE commentator. You're pretty. You're hot, and it's like you can't get a guy to stay with you. What the fuck is going on? Like, what happens when we go to the restaurant and I try to talk to you? You're gonna fucking start yelling at me like, what is going on? Are you secretly like a serial killer? Fucking hell, man. But as a potion maker, as a potion seller, I would say that that's fucking cool. That's it's you're thinking about the future. You're doing chemistry, preserving things. They do say like a lot of the eggs frozen like just die. It doesn't mean that she shouldn't do it. I mean, try to have 2 batches, just to be on the safe side. Think like a strategy game. Nothing wrong, okay. If it was me married to Buddy Matthews on TV, I would I would have the entire basement be like a Resident Evil laboratory when I'm freezing my eggs just like in batches, just like this is the batch from this week. Here's like 20 eggs. I'm just freezing my eggs to build an army, to build a clone army. Because I need to freeze my eggs, and that fucking retard. I don't think the manager's gonna. No, somebody on 4chan wrote that the jungle sex with Rhea Ripley better be worth that Buddy has to tolerate her just being angry all the time. You know, that if she's angry and bitchy all the time, at least she's having jungle sex with you. It's like, I don't know. I don't know, Aunty Rhea, how, I mean, if we make her angry, and that's like a lot of emotional energy to release, and it's always connected with the sexual energy, so if we make her angry and she's fucking edgy, she's fucking angry, she's probably gonna be like, releasing energy like wild, okay? She's probably gonna be fucking raging and screaming. I don't think she's some kind of a, Kama Sutra master. I think what happens is she's just gonna like do some moves on you just to show that she's cool. She's gonna like flay like a snake on you. She's like, it's not just like regular sex, but she's gonna try to like pull like a cool move. Like she's like, I'm flaying like a snake on top of you. Are you creeped out yet? She's like really fucking, twisting and shit, and it's like, are you, how awesome I am, and it's like, okay, it's gonna hurt your penis the first time, then you're gonna like adapt to her brutally raping or whatever she's doing. Then it's gonna be okay, you're just doing it to be cool. You're not actually enjoying it, you're just doing it to be cool. Okay, we gotta talk about it. What is the worst thing you can say to just like ruin her sexual enjoyment? Like she's like doing some cool snake moves and you're like, Rhea, this is not you. This is not you, damn it. This is not who you are. Stop being who you are. Just like bust her balls. She's gonna get aggressive. She's gonna fucking slap you like, how dare you? Many people fantasize about forgetting bad moments and forgetting, hurtful things. I disagree. I think that Aunty Rhea should embrace it, hate people and just become like a supervillain, just like release a bioweapon, just like in Batman Begins, just like get access underground to the like the water supply of Orlando, and just like start releasing what was it? Start releasing antibiotics in the waters going out of the sewer, so she makes all the bacteria antibiotic resistant. And it's like you get like new diseases, and it's like the antibiotics don't work. She basically becomes like Bill Gates. She starts fucking, releasing viruses. And the fitness, the gym, is just like a cover, like, the gym, there's like a door in the floor, and like it goes into a fucking Resident Evil lab. She's making fucking viruses, I'm gonna wipe Bulgaria out of the map. We'll see how funny it is, kiddo, when I give you super AIDS. When you're the one being skinny. I mean, think about it, like at any time, Aunty Rhea, you can pay some agent to like inject me on the street with fucking HIV, like have me like in horrible suffering. So really gotta say good things about Aunty Rhea, that she hasn't done it yet. You really, I mean, dude, for how much I piss her off, I am way more conniving than her. Like, I would fucking, like, I would come at night, I would, like, fuck with your family, if I had money, I would pay some fucking gang, to, like, come fuck with you. I am, dude, Aunty Rhea, we gotta admit, she's a fucking saint for not having me killed, for the amount of trolling that I impose on her. So, but you know, the problem is the other guys. Like, I don't even post on 4chan. I don't post on 4chan because they made a captcha, a fucking IQ test at this point. Okay, you gotta solve 5 captchas before you can post once. So, okay, I'm not trolling on 4chan. But then she reads the other guys, and the other guys are like, not surprising, she's mentally ill. Not surprising, she's a leftist. You know, they're just openly calling her mentally ill. It's like, that's more insulting than me. They are more insulting. Like, when I say something, it's like a joke. It's like, you know, it's meant to throw you, you know. There's like a safety net. Okay? Fucking, the other guys are way more insulting than her, okay? Like, at least I play it like, oh, Aunty Rhea, she's got sexual perversions, you know, she's sexually disturbed. And the other guys are just openly like, oh, Rhea Ripley's mentally ill, she should fucking rope, you know, she's mentally ill, she's, you know, she's gonna suicide this year. They're calling her a mud shark, a bitch, and you know, that's what they're calling her. Okay. Let's see if we got any new comments. Track. She's so insecure. Buddy will pass on an STI from some random AW hole. She'll settle for a big black cock while the big nose, no good son-in-law of mine, son of a bitch, watches from the cook chair. That's what the other guys are saying. Okay, in case my jokes are too insulting for you, Aunty Rhea, you know, the other guys are way more meaner. Just saying. Jamie Hater and her big ass. We got a threat about Jamie Hater and her big fucking whomper. Fucking big chungas over here. Another threat about Aunty Rhea melting down. Not much fun. You know, I was expecting, you know, Boy Monsoon and the Hater and the other guy, CJax, to make a video about Rhea Ripley melting down on Twitter, but they still haven't made a video. And I'm like, guys, I want my entertainment. You gotta talk about her melting down. I gotta hear what the other guys are gonna say. Okay. Okay. Should I say something good? Should I do it? Be nice to Auntie, be nice. Because I'm very mean, I always tag the other girls when I troll her, and she fucking gets pissed off. But it's like, in all those serious, let's be nice to you, Auntie. You know that, like, okay, you wake up, you're like anxious and shit, like, what is Kiddo gonna say today? And it's like the same shit basically. What is Kiddo gonna say? It's always gonna be some variation of I'ma kidnap you, I'ma take you, I'ma take your Tim Tams, I'm gonna come with a helicopter. Until she was mean to me, I came to her house, she chased me with a knife. She's sexually unstable. I'm gonna send plutonium to her house. It's always gonna be like cartoon jokes. It's never gonna be like, you're ugly, some nasty shit like that. And even when we're like mean, or like, oh, she has a swapped forehead like a Lamborghini, like a sport. It's like, no, it's fine, Auntie. We're just being assholes. It's fine. Okay. If you were ugly, we wouldn't wanna talk about you. If you're like disturbingly ugly, like there's something wrong with you, you're fat, you're ugly, it's like, we're just not gonna wanna talk to you. Nobody talks about Bailey Humphrey. Okay? Do you see us like making fun of her? No, we don't wanna talk about her. Okay, sweetie? And furthermore, nobody believes more in you, Auntie, more than your male fans. Nobody believes that you can be smart and you can do anything more than your male wrestling fans. Okay? She's like tearing up right now. She's like, oh, don't fucking. Because, we female wrestling fans, we love watching the women because they're athletic and they're cool and they're doing cool shit and they're fun and they're hot and they're athletic, and we like. Now we like women. We're not like MG Tao. I mean, we hate the other women, the normies, but we like the cool women. Like we like biologists. We like CIA agents, women, right? So we do like cool women. So we do secretly want to believe and hope that there's some cool women that are actually smart and you can actually use a microscope and you're not just a dumb bitch, right? We want to believe it. We want to, okay? So if you decide to pick some new hobby that's like, for smart people, don't let it stop you, because I'm fucking doing extracts. I'm doing like advanced chemistry, and I'm like a fucking newbie. I'm learning as I'm going. Like I don't know everything. I don't know a lot. I'm like learning like a child as I'm doing it. There's nothing wrong with it. And if you try to fucking do engine repair, as long as you like it, as long as you want to do it, you actually like it, and you're really in the zone when you do it, it's like, we'll be happy. Yeah, sure, we'll make jokes, we'll bust your balls, but we'll be like, you know what, that's cool. That until that, we believe you can repair an engine. We believe, I mean, you use the fucking AI, like there's fucking step by step. If you always want to repair an engine, and the boys are gonna, wow, she's so cool, just fucking put the YouTube tutorial step by step. You're rich, you have place to pull the engine, you can buy a machine, you can fucking get the expensive tools and just start fucking cranking. And you know, it's really like not a problem. Okay, I have a house, a garage like in the mountains on a fucking off-road, and it's still full of junk. So I can't really like do like cool like engine repairs, like, you know, I gotta take my car to like a specific place where I won't be bothered by people, and I still had to shoo some guy away. So, Auntie Rhea, you're amazing, you're breathtaking, you have a mansion, you have all this free space, you can do things that were, you know, like, I gotta find a place where I won't be bothered. I gotta drive to some place where people don't go so I can just be in peace because I'm fucking mental, okay? Just because we make fun of you for melty on Twitter, it doesn't mean that we're just doing great and we're just like super stable and we're just, you know, like super chill. No, we're not doing good. I am one annoyance away waiting to stab someone, and I am not even kidding. When I work on my car, I leave my knife on the hood visible. I leave a knife, and if somebody comes talking to me, I'm like, no, just grab the knife. It's like, no, you're not gonna talk to me, go talk to somebody else, go away, man, okay? Like, I've had it. What else? I had a lucid dream where I was in Dubai, apparently, some kind of a beach, and I started seeing like fucking cars in the sky, like fucking falling cars and shit. I don't know what the fuck was that. And I see some fucking building falling from the sky, exploding, and I'm like, dude, am I in a dream? Like, this can't be real. And I just start like running in the dream, and I'm like, man, it feels fucking real. I'm not waking up if I'm in a dream. Like, I'm moving, I'm running, and I'm like staying awake. I'm not waking up. So like, what's going on? And we found fellow YouTuber Jody Brooken stuck in the floor, like in the sand, and we're just like, I pull him out. I'm like, we saved you. And then we were like fiddling with some machine, and then I woke up. Okay. Tiria, please don't make a voodoo doll of me and like try to put like hot nails in the doll, and you know, let's not do that. Like, I don't put curses on you, okay? I could like fuck your shit up, but I don't. So Tiria, let's set a line. Let's set a line, okay? And I'm never nasty, I never call you ugly, okay? Ontario is 29 years old. Soon she's gonna need a walker. Just where's the mint candy? I need mint candy. I'm old. It's just like in Scary Movie 5. Scary Movie 5. There's like some old fucking granny and like there's like a sponge with the urine, and the girl is like soaking her. Let me wipe your forehead, and it's like urine. It's like, oh. Auntie Rhea at age 29. Everything hurts. My back hurts. I'm thinking about retiring. Raquel kicked me off the stage and I just fell on my back, bro. Oh, that's why you gotta make sure that you're really skinny. So when you're skinny, when you fall, there's no cushion to absorb the damage. You're just directly breaking your spine. And there's no fucking meat and muscles and fat to absorb the fall, you know. Make sure you're really thin, right? Soon, well, what I would do as a boss is, give me a second here. What I would do as a boss is I would make her wear padding. I would just dress her like a bomb diffuser, just like rubber pads on the hands, on the back, and she's just like a heavy soldier. And you know, you push her from the ring. She's just like, yeah, yeah, cushion on Tita. She's like a final boss. You know, she can roll around the ring, and that way she can't hurt herself. Okay, and the joke I was doing last night, I was asking Alex Windsor. Do you also need your boss to hug you, Tony Khan, to hug you for 10 minutes before the match to encourage you so you can go perform in the ring like you're preparing for a war? So, you know, aunty, before you have a match, you know, Triple H is hugging you for 10 minutes. Rhea, you know, Rhea, please, you're amazing, you're breathtaking. The whole company is in your debt. What would we do without you? Rhea, please, we need you for this match. You need to believe in yourself. It's like a fucking anime speech before the final battle. We believe in you, you know, Shinji. We believe in you, Shinji. Auntie, she gotta get like a soldier, like encouragement speech, you know, fucking. Auntie, you're amazing. Never doubt yourself. Never doubt yourself. You're fucking amazing. Everybody's jealous of you. Everybody wants to fuck you. Everybody secretly fantasizes about you. And just when you get the thing, the people love you. And please have this match. We need you to have. Please, I believe in you. And she's like, oh, Tiga. Listen, auntie, never doubt you. He has like some old man breath, you know. Listen, auntie, never doubt yourself. You're my favorite for a reason. You're my favorite girl. You're like a daughter to me. And that's why his penis gets hard, because you're like a daughter to him, right? And please do this. Get in the ring and shine. Shine like a flower. She's like, okay. He fucking runs to the ring like a child. And then does like the Isn't that true, Auntie? Don't you need like fucking 10-minute speeches of your boss hugging you in front of the other girls? Like you see like Bianca Belair in the back, Bailey in the back. They're just fucking prepping, and here's Triple H hugging Rhea Ripley like she's the fucking treasure. And you know they don't need hugs, but Auntie, she can use a hug. She can use a hug or two. You know, get all warmed up. I'm just warming her up. I'm just warming her up. Oh yeah, I am the game. I'm hugging. I'm the game. Just hugging my daughter. And it's just like in Rambo, First Boat Part 2. It's just like in Rambo 2, you know, she's, Auntie is working on a Tibetan temple. She's like, somewhere in Nepal, she's working on a temple. She's using a hammer, and Triple H comes, Auntie, we need you for one last mission. He's like, I live a quiet life now. I just want to live a humble life. I'm happier now. No offense to call me mentally ill here in Nepal. I'm just working on it. He's like, but aunty Rhea, your government needs you. He's like hugging her. Aunty Rhea, you're the best. You're the best. You need to do it for the people. Do it for your morbidly obese lesbian fucking freaks. She's like, okay, okay. They gotta imagine taking you out of the house to convince you to go to Monday Night Raw, to convince you to go to work. They come to your mansion like some black SUVs, stop in front of the mansion. It's like, Auntie Rhea, it's Triple H, please, we need you at Monday Night Raw, please come. He's like, I don't wanna, Kirill was being mean to me online today, I don't wanna go to work. He's like, we got Tim Tams, we got the special Tim Tams, we got cold ones. We got Pashona beverage. Pashona fruit beverage. On today we got caramel cocoa. We got special white chocolate caramel cocoa, please. She's like, she opens the door. Can I get the caramel cocoa? I need to be persuaded. Here you go. Okay, I'm gonna come to work, but you gotta be really nice to me. And I want all the Tim Tams. It's like, okay. Like, okay. And on Tyria, I do got some chemistry. I got a chemistry life hack for you. So, I know how much you love to rape Gabriel. Okay, I know. But get this. Do you remember the movie Law Abiding Citizen? Okay, so in that movie where our guy ties up the bad guy and he's like, injecting him with adrenaline to like keep him from falling into shock, keep him from passing out. So he injects him with adrenaline so he can stay awake, so he can get tortured. So what I'm saying is, yeah, sure, you can molest, you can rape Gabriel, but what if you can actually concentrate Viagra pills? Because the pill, it's not like 100% Viagra. The pill is like, full of fillers and starch and shit. So, the actual Viagra in the pill, it's like very little. Actually, let's see. Let's ask the computer. Let's, get my keyboard. Let's get my keyboard. You see, on today, you're not the only one with depression and problems. Not that it's you're not the only one with depression and problems, okay? But it's making jokes, and you feel better. You feel better when we stop caring about people and you start fucking trolling people. You don't troll people. They don't let you troll people. That's why you feel so bad, because they don't let you troll people. They don't let you fucking. And then yesterday. All right, where were we? Yesterday, when you wrote that, when you're like, why don't you guys post a photo of yourself? But you won't. When you spoke and you talked shit. And see how better you felt? You felt like $1 million. You wanted to have sex again. And I know the feeling perfectly. When you talk shit to people, when you fucking stand up for yourself, and you do something to be proud, and then you feel young, you feel like sexually rejuvenated, you feel like your sex drive is back. It feels amazing. But it's not that you have a problem, it's that Triple H never lets you talk shit, just like Ricochet is allowed to talk shit. So when they don't let you talk shit, you can be like, I'm Rhea Ripley, fuck you, Kirill, I can have you killed because I have money. You can't say that shit, and it starts to fucking dig. And it fucking driving insane. And then it's like, yeah, no wonder you're fucking stressed out because you're being bullied and you can't even tell me to go fuck myself. You know. And yeah, so what was I talking about? So yeah, let's ask the computer. So why are you not voting? Why are you not voting, you people? Google. Hello, Google. So, okay. How much Viagra is in a Viagra pill? Sildenafil citrate. The amount of active ingredient in a single pill is almost one of the following. 50 milligrams, okay. Okay, so what is the percentage of the whole pill? So if you take a Viagra pill that says it contains 50 milligrams, the active ingredient is 16%. So aunty, when you buy some Viagra pills, I wonder, does Viagra work on women? Like, does auntie take Viagra just to be more angry, just to be grrr, just like Harley Cameron? Grrr. So when you take one pill, 16% of the pill is the actual Viagra. The other shit is fucking starch, corn, you know. So what if you can take 20 pills? You can take 2 blisters, 20 pills, and you grind them and you use like acetone to like extract the, and then it evaporates and you concentrate and turns into like a 1 milliliter of like pure Viagra, just no fillers. Just this liquid is just 99% packed, like it starts forming crystals. And imagine if you hold Gabriel down and you inject him, hold Gabriel down and you just fucking, here's a syringe, and you just fucking, there's mommy's good boy, and you just fucking inject him with fucking pure Viagra, and he starts fucking screaming, and you're screaming, and you're raping him, and it's like, So yeah, you can, I'm just letting you know that you can actually concentrate Viagra, and you can, you know, inject Gabriel with concentrated Viagra, 99% purity. And you can just fucking overdose him with Viagra and just fucking break him, just sexually break him, just fucking, he's broken for other women. Gabriel got broken. She broke him sexually. So yeah, you can fucking, yeah, you can rock hypno guys with margaritas, you can fucking concentrate, you can turn into like an evil chemist. A new version of Rhea Ripley. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a new version of Rhea Ripley. She's a fucking chemist now.